Page 213. Stars and galaxies. Stars. Each star in the sky we see at night is essentially a bright, hot gas block like the sun, because the distance from the Earth to stars is very large. The nearest star is also 4 light years from the Earth. We only see that each star is a light dot in spite of using a telescope with the largest angular magnification. If including stars with very small lightness, which can also be discovered by a telescope, the number of stars is up to hundreds of billions. The temperature within stars is up to tens of millions of degrees, in which thermonuclear reactions happen. However, the strenuousness of these reactions is different in each star, which makes the outside temperatures of stars very different. The hottest star has the outside temperature of up to 50,000 K. Looking from the Earth, we see that star is deep blue. We see that the star is deep blue. The coolest star has the outside temperature of 3000 K. This star is red. The Sun has the outside temperature of 6000 K. It is yellow. The special thing is that the masses of stars in which we can determine are in the range from 0.1 to several tens of times, mostly 5 times, the mass of the Sun. Meanwhile, the radii of stars we can determine vary in a very large range. Stars with the highest surface temperature have the radii only of 1% or 1,000th times the radius of the Sun. They are tiny stars. Conversely, stars with the lowest outside temperatures have the radii of thousands of times greater than the radius of the Sun. They are super giants. Besides, people have found tens of thousands of pairs of stars with equivalent masses rotating around a block with a common center. They are double stars. Observing double stars from the Earth, we will see their brightness increases and decreases periodically over time. That is because while moving, there are times when they obscure each other. The above stars are stars in stable states. Besides, there are stars in very strong variable states. New stars have the brightness suddenly increasing to tens of times, and super new stars have the brightness suddenly increasing to millions of times. The sudden increase of brightness is the result of explosions happening within these stars, together with the discharge of flows of very strong matters. Besides, there are non-glowing stars, pulsars, and black holes. Pulsars are stars emitting very strong radio waves. People can discover them by radio telescopes. A pulsar is structured only by neutrons. They have a very strong magnetic field and quickly rotate around an axis. Black holes are also structured by neutrons, but these neutrons are arranged tightly, creating a kind of matter with very large density. As a result, the acceleration of gravity near the black hole is so large that even photons falling into it are also attracted. Black holes don't radiate any kind of magnetic waves. People can discover a black hole by X-rays, which are radiated by a black hole when it attracts a meteorite near it. Besides, we can also see light clouds. They are nebulas. Nebulas are giant dusts shown by nearby stars or ionized gas blocks released from a new or super new star. All the above mentioned objects are the members of a system of great stars called the galaxy. Galaxy is a system consisting of many kinds of stars and nebulas. Total number of stars in a galaxy can be up to several hundreds of billions. In large telescopes, the images of stars are only light dots, and the image of galaxies have a certain shape, although the distance from stars to us is very small compared with the distance from the galaxies to us. The galaxy closest to us is Fairy Galaxy, figure 41.4, which is also 2 million light years from us. Nowadays, people can take photographs of about 1 billion different galaxies. Most galaxies have the spiral shape. Some have the ellipsoidal shape. Some have indefinite shapes. The diameter of a galaxy is about 100,000 light years. The solar system is the member of a galaxy we call the Milky Way. The reason of this name is because at hot nights without the moonlight, we see a band of light crossing the sky that we call the Milky Way. If observing closely, we will see that the Milky Way is structured by a multitude of stars. The Milky Way has wide places and narrow places. The widest place swells out with dense star density located in the constellation Sagittarius. At the back of the constellation Shannon. The Milky Way we see in the sky is the image of a galaxy that we see when we are standing at a point inside and near its edge. Based on the image of the Milky Way and on the measured result of the distance to stars in the Milky Way, astronomers have built a Milky Way model. The Milky Way has the shape of a disk with the center enlarged and flat outside edges. The diameter of the Milky Way is about 100,000 light years. The thickness of the most enlarged place is about 15,000 light years. The solar system is located in the plane through the center and perpendicular to the axis of the Milky Way and equals to about 2/3 its radius from the center. Meticulous researchers show that the Milky Way also has a spiral structure. Galaxy clusters. Galaxies tend to get together into clusters. Our Milky Way is the member of a cluster consisting of 20 galaxies. Until now, people have discovered about 50 galaxy clusters. The distance between clusters is several times larger than the distance between galaxies in the same cluster. Okay, bye.